Can it cut? We're putting a new rotary cutter to the test. Welcome to the Sewing Report. I'm Jennifer Moore, helping you discover your love of sewing, crafts, and DIY projects. And yes, there is a new rotary cutter on the scene. This is from Dollar Quilting Club, and it's from well-known company Mondial. They make lots of scissors, cutting implements, and chef's knives. So they reached out and asked if I wanted to try their product to see if it would match up against my much loved Gingher rotary cutter, which you know I've had for like 4 years. So they sent over a box of goodies and we're gonna give it a go. I've got to make some quilt binding for my prehistoric plaid quilt, so I thought this would be the perfect test. I've got some Kona solids here and we are going to try to make binding. I'm going to use both rotary cutters and see which one I prefer. Dollar Quilting Club is a new type of subscription service, which is refreshing because I've seen so many subscription boxes. I think they're changing it up a bit. They realize quilters need rotary blades and you don't really want to drive to the store. I'm a big online shopper, so I thought this might be a good fit for me. And you get a starter kit at first. It comes with this rotary cutter and it comes with a blade and a notion, and it's $16 and they're doing it every 3 months. So 4 times a year, $16, and that includes US shipping, which I thought was a big deal. And I specifically asked them, I said, does this mean shipping's included? I think it's great, and this is a very low priced box. So every 3 months, after you get the starter kit, you get 2 45mm blades and you get a notion. So it could be a pair of scissors, could be some snips, lots of other goodies they've got for quilters. So check out the website, I will link everything below, but let's get started with the test. And I'm making 2.5-inch binding. I use this for my center accent block in the quilt, so I thought it would be great to do the binding in this color. So I'm gonna get this all lined up. We're gonna start off with the rotary cutter I'm used to, which is the Gingher. And I'm not sure if this is a new blade or not. This is a new-ish blade, we'll say that. Newish blade, all right. Cut pretty easily. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip it over and we're gonna do our 2.5-inch strips. You can do 2.5-inch or 2 1/4. I'm gonna do 2.5-inch strips because I'm going to be machine binding this and I need as much leeway as I can. We are gonna use the Dollar Quilting Club rotary cutter for this one, and I'm putting a little bit of pressure on it, but not a ton. And this is adaptable for left or right-handed people. You can put the blade on either side, which is a nice feature. I like that this locks. I think it's comfortable to use, it's easy. All right, and here is the strip. I mean, I really don't have to put that much pressure on it. I'll do another strip with my Gingher. I do like how light this is. With the Gingher, I do feel like I need to put a little more pressure on. Yeah, this actually didn't cut all the way. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to go over this. Although my blade probably is not super fresh here. Okay, let's talk price. The Gingher rotary cutter is currently going for about $40 to $45 on Amazon, US dollars. The Dollar Quilting Club, $16, shipping included. You get this rotary cutter, you get an extra blade, and you get a notion. I actually like both. I'm gonna probably be using this one over the next couple weeks and see how it measures up. Also, let's talk about the blade refills, because the blade refills for the Gingher, I looked them up on Amazon and they're currently $16 each. This is $16 for 2 plus a notion, shipping included. So the rotary cutter blade refills are definitely less expensive, and the overall cost is significantly less for Dollar Quilting Club, which again, I think it's great that they're going for the value additive rather than super high end. I think there's a market for everybody. There's a rotary cutter for everybody, and I think it's great that you have so many different options. If you do join Dollar Quilting Club, you also get 25% off anything in the online store, and they've got some really cute goodies. I do really like the branding, the purple and the teal. I think it's really fun and a really cool aesthetic. And so far, I have to say, I'm a fan. If you're new to quilting, you may be wondering, why do I even need a rotary cutter? Can't I just use a pair of scissors? You definitely could, but one of the things about quilting that I've learned is it's about precision and accuracy. And the more accurate your cuts are, the more precision your piecing is, the better your blocks and the overall quilt will turn out. So no matter how straight I try to cut a line with a pair of scissors, it's just not going to be as accurate as my rotary cutter, a ruler, and a cutting mat. So if you're new to the scene, I would definitely recommend you pick up some of these supplies as your budget allows. Definitely get a self-healing cutting mat, a nice ruler, I love creative grids, and a good rotary cutter that feels comfortable in your hand. So this rotary cutter has a safety on it. So you push this button and now the blade pops out. And if you push it again, now you can't. Before I shot this video, I did have a pretty extensive conversation with someone who's representing the company in the marketing department, and I asked a lot of questions. I definitely wanted to know about the shipping, and I really feel like this company is very receptive to customer feedback. So we've had some pretty in-depth conversations. There is a possibility I may be partnering up with Dollar Quilting Club in the future to create some content for their website. I don't want to jinx it, but I did want to let you know, because you know my policy about working with companies and brands. I really want to make sure that it has value to you, the viewer, and that I am completely honest. And I now have 8 2.5-inch binding strips ready to make this binding and try to finish this quilt up. So yes, this has been a demo of the Dollar Quilting Club 45mm rotary cutter. I would definitely give this a solid A. There are certainly things I do like about the Gingher, but especially when you consider the price and how inexpensive this is, I don't think you're gonna find a better value for the money and for the convenience. Plus, this is really cute. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this first impressions, I guess, review and demo. If you would like to see another rotary cutter video I've done, I will link one up here. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the Sewing Report for everything sewing, crafts, and DIY projects. I'm Jennifer Moore. I'll see you next time.